It's a super simple recipe, and I think it's gonna make you swallow your tongue. That's what I think.
Brothers Bistro. Recipe so simple, even a dude can make it.
I'm Skinny Kenny.
I'm Musclehead Kev.
We're the Klar Brothers.
What?
That's what I say. I said we're the Klar Brothers.
What did you say?
That's what I said. We're the
We're
Klar
Brothers.
So I gotta start from the beginning so
Yes.
you can catch on. Okay, I'm Skinny Kenny.
I'm Musclehead Kev.
And we're the Klar Brothers. Welcome to Brothers Bistro.
We finally got it. Boy, that was a big effort. I
Yeah,
don't know,
well.
maybe we should call it quits.
Just end early
Right.
while we're on.
Right. It's snowing outside. It's one of those kinds of days.
Don't forget to look into the camera.
Okay.
That's where our viewers are.
Is
Do I
it?
need to post my
Hey,
face
you
up
in TV land.
Okay, so hey, what we got tonight is 1 pot skillet roast beef. Well, it's not 1 pot, 1 skillet roast beef. But this one's a little complicated. It doesn't have a lot of ingredients, but you're gonna see there's a little complication going in and out of the oven. We haven't decided. We might use the grill. My brother likes to use the grill. A little overwhelming or underwhelming?
Yeah,
Overwhelming.
underwhelming.
Underwhelming. Look at not very many ingredients. In fact, we decided to show you the unvarnished version of what it looks like when we come back from the grocery store for something
Yeah.
like this.
So the recipe called for a few of these items that we were going to slice and dice and all that, but as you know, we don't do a lot of slicing and dicing if we can help it. So we picked a few bagged up things. Some of them were fresh and some were frozen, and we're going to show you what those are.
Yeah,
So
we just let the mood hit us when we're in the grocery store.
let's walk through what we
We
got.
started with the red, green, and yellow peppers. I think the recipe calls for red and green separately, that you would buy a bell pepper, red bell pepper, and a green pepper, and you would slice them up. These are frozen, so we're kind of letting them thaw out before we get going. We got a couple of bags, so we're estimating the contents that we need. And then we got my bro's favorite. I actually have it all wrapped up like a Christmas package because it's about the same cost.
Wait a second. He did this all wrong. He went over to the butcher. If you go to the butcher, you're going to pay a premium. This is prime tenderloin, so we ought to get tenderloin. And the butcher gave it to us 30 bucks a pound. No, 30
Yeah,
bucks?
yeah.
Yeah, 30 bucks a holy cow. This is going to be quite the dinner.
Yeah,
30 bucks
so
a pound.
we broke the bank on the beef, but that's the main dish. That's the main dish, so we didn't want to spare any expense there. And then we got our kitchen salt and pepper. This is, you have fancy containers like this in your house, I'm sure too. So, and then we got some green onions.
And then they called for some mushrooms that we were going to slice up, but we got the pre-sliced version.
Yeah, we're
All ready
feeling
to go.
particularly lazy.
And then we didn't even know what watercress was, but the
Turns out
guy,
it's a green vegetable, buddy. It looks
Yeah.
like cilantro.
he pointed us to it, and so we're going to be chopping that up and dicing it up too.
Yeah.
Little known facts about beef.
Well, my brother loves his beef, and that's what we're having for dinner
Hey,
tonight.
we discovered something. There's a reason for
Wait,
you
let
to
me
have,
cut you off.
There's a reason for you to have beef.
There is.
Every night.
There's 3 reasons, actually.
Really?
Yeah. First is it helps you maintain muscle mass.
I like
In
muscle
fact, with this big push with Ozempic and this weight loss drug, right?
Right.
What they say is you gotta maintain your muscle mass. One of the ways you do that is
You eat more beef.
You gotta eat more protein. You gotta ingest more protein.
More protein.
And beef
Right.
is an excellent source of protein, right?
Yeah, so what do they say? They say it's 1 gram per pound, right? So if you're a 200-pound guy, 200 grams of protein a day is what you should be shooting for. And so if you're on some of these calorie-restrictive diets, you just got to be mindful that if you don't have enough protein, your body is going to pull it from the lean muscle mass, and that's what you don't want to lose.
Yeah.
You want to lose
With
the fat.
healthy weight loss, you're losing about 2/3 fat or body fat and 1/3 muscle mass.
Lean
right?
muscle mass.
So you are going to shed some, no matter what you're doing. If you're losing weight.
Right.
Yeah. Second reason why is it's an excellent source of vitamins and minerals.
What kind of vitamins and minerals
Well,
does
let
it
me tell
have?
you, it's
That
got-
looks like it's got a lot of vitamins.
It's
in it.
got B12, zinc,
Wow.
selenium. I don't know how you spell
Selenium?
Selenium, iron, niacin, and B6.
Wow. Okay. So it's
Right.
got the whole plethora.
Right. And the final thing is it's super easy form of protein for your body to
Dense.
That's right. That's right.
You like your head?
What?
Like your.
I can be a little dense. Yeah.
So
Don't mind
it's
me. I
beef.
resemble my brother.
So beef. It's what's for dinner.
It is. Yes, please. Scallions come in these they have them banded together or whatever in the grocery store, right? And the roots is the first part you want to kind of cut off. And then you want to remove any of this excess here. What are you doing? You gonna cut?
cut it off?
Okay.
Okay, so tell me what to do.
So, well, you're gonna even them all up like that. Try and get them even, and you're gonna cut off the roots. And now the white part, right up to the joint, is kind of the stiff part of the scallion, and it's a little more flavorful and often is used in the dish itself. The little bit more flexible part, the top, is also flavorful, but not quite as flavorful as the bottom, and it's often used as a garnish.
Wow, that meat looks good.
Yeah, the meat looks really good, and we've gotten all the ingredients out in little ramekins so you can kind of see what this thing looks like before we've assembled it. Now we're gonna take this meat and we're gonna season it with salt and pepper, half of the salt and pepper that the recipe calls for.
Got a little extra. Where do you need a little extra?
Just sprinkle it over the top here, then let's do the salt. We'll do one more round with the salt. And we're gonna put it on a skillet to sear it.
We browned it on one side. You can see, look at that. Looks nice and brown. And we're browning it on the other side. We're getting it all seared all the way around.
What about the edges?
Yeah, I'll probably have to do the edges too. Pick it up on its side, you know, get it all seared. That seals in the juices.
So that'll kind of cure the outside of the meat, and then we're gonna bake it in the oven. We could do it on the grill, but it's snowing outside, and you know, who wants to?
Well, and our grill is unlike some of the others because of the Rectech. It actually allows me to dial in the temperature just like an oven.
True.
So that's why we would use it that way. Plus, it also has a thermometer kind of built in. So we're gonna do it inside, and we have a thermometer that we had used before. So we're gonna use that. We got the salt and pepper, right, with the beef, and then we've got all these veggies.
I don't think all those veggies are gonna fit in this
come on.
teeny little bowl.
Here we go.
Okay.
He just threw down the gauntlet, people. We're gonna do this thing. Watch me go.
Wow. Okay, they might fit.
Okay. Hang on, I got one more to go.
Oh, no problem.
Hang on.
Whoa! You're gonna mix them first. You're gonna get all the salt in one veggie.
I was gonna mix it up anyway.
You washed your hands, right?
Oh yeah. Does it count if I went to the bathroom in between?
Oh my gosh. Okay, bro, now we got the veggies, and we're gonna put them in the same pan that we just seared the meat in, and it'll get a little bit of those juices will cook in there. Oops. Looks good.
All right, let's let that go for just a little. And we're gonna brown that up, right? And that's all we're gonna do?
Yep, that's it,
And then
baby.
this stuff coming out. Look at our thermometer. That's our Therm Pro right there. Shows at 109, and that big, thick piece of meat, we're gonna wait till that's 125.
What is that, buddy? I'm hearing something going on.
Woo-hoo, it's ready. Hold on, I gotta get it out. We gotta let it cool, because it's gonna be super rare right now. It's at 125, but it said to pull it out at 125, so that's what we're doing.
And then what are we gonna do with it?
We're gonna set it over here, we're gonna cover it, or no, we're gonna go right into our warming.
We happen to have a warming oven.
A warming oven just set on warm.
We're just keeping that warm until we're ready with the rest of the dish.
Veggies are doing good. We're cooking off some of the water, because remember what we did differently. We didn't go into the oven with them. We went on a skillet because we didn't have a cast iron Dutch oven, and we're just cooking off the water from the frozen veggies and some of the other stuff. So
still got a little bit to go.
It'll be just a few more minutes,
but it's
and it'll be ready too.
really close.
Set it right here for our spoon, and then my bro's gonna go over.
Okay, we got the proofing oven going. Let's see what we got in here.
Ooh. How does the meat look?
Wow.
I think they're a little bit bigger than 5 ounces. If I was guessing. So we're gonna give a healthy serving of veggies.
Yeah, 1/4 of those.
Right?
So don't steal them all.
Right, I know, I gotta leave enough for you. I know, you're big on that. And then
Okay, now I'm gonna get the
beef. Ooh,
that looks good.
wow, holy cow.
I got one here for me.
Okay, that looks pretty amazing.
Ooh.
I hope you like your steak rare.
Well, let's just see how rare it is.
Yeah, no one tell you try.
Wow, I like it.
Actually, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty medium rare-ish. Okay, cool. Can you see that with the camera?
Can you see that?
Mmm. Well, I gotta say, the butcher didn't turn us wrong.
That's like butter. That melts in your mouth.
Okay, so you gotta try this out at home. Pretty simple.
For sure. The only complication was in and out of the oven. But other than that, super easy, hardly any ingredients. you know, we spent a little extra by going to the butcher, but you could pick up something out of that butcher section and don't have to spend as much as we spent.
The manager's special.
That's where Ken likes to spend most of his time. All right, with that,
Bros Bistro, out.